Hello folks, this is Jeff at G3289 here. Welcome to my 107th gameplay of the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online for the PC. This time I'm going to feature a new deck that I just made with the new release of this Cosmic Eclipse expansion that just came out. It's my Dusknoir deck. I want to try how the deck works. We can get to a game with it and see if we can win a game with the deck. Also, since this is the end of 2019, last month of 2019, I'm going to try to post a video for every day of the month of this month. So I'm going to start off with this one, and then I'll post another video of my next one. Maybe I'll do a White 2 randomizer, my next part White 2 randomizer to play with Nintendo DS. So our main attacker here is Dusknoir. It's got 160 HP to Psychic type stage 2. It's got a ability called Good Marking. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put 4 damage counters on all opponent's Pokemon any way you like. So we can spread damage that way and get easy knockouts that way. Now for one Psychic Energy cycle to 60, during this next turn this Pokemon Psychic attack does 60 more damage, so we can do it to 120. Go to 240 if you're hitting against a Mewtwo Mew-GX, which pretty much almost one-shots it. And then with this damage spread, we can just one-shot it very easily. Now I'm going to run on the rest of the deck. So we play one Baby Bucephalon. It's got 110 HP as a basic Psychic type. It's got attack 5 response for a Psychic Colorless. You put 4 damage counters on Pokemon in any way you like. If your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards in it, you put 12 instead. So if we get down to 3 prize cards, we can use the since with Dusk we're taking damage and hitting Pokemon out. We can spread those damage to get those key knockouts that we need. They play 4-2 Dusknoir, as I mentioned before. They play 1 Mew with the bench battle ability, 60 HP Psychic type basic. All damage done to your opponent by opponent's attack, so stops Esper, stops Nagano GX's attack, stops Pikachu Zekwan's Tack Ball GX attack, and so on and so forth. And then for one, I call it Psych Power, put 3 damage counters on opponent's Pokemon any way you like. See a theme going on here. It's pretty much spreading damage. They play 1 Mimikyu with a Shadow Box ability, it's got 7 HP Psychic type as well. Pokemon GX that have any damage counters on them, both yours and your opponents have no ability. So if we play the heaviest GX deck, we can shut them down like Keldeo GX or Mewtwo Mew-GX, Volcarona GX, and those attacks of GX with the big abilities. And then for double color, Telltale does 20, we're not going to use that attack. It's only for the confusion. We're using it for its ability. Then our item supported stadiums, we play 4 custom catchers. I like this better than Great Catcher in my opinion because you can use it as a draw option as well. And then if you play 2, you get those keys to switch from opponent's bench for the active. To get that key knockout you need, or you need to sort to set up for more time. And then if you play 1, you draw to have 3 cards in your hand. They play 1 energy recycle system, put 1 energy back to the hand, or 3 back to the deck. 2 mysterious treasures, search out a Psychic, discarding card by hand, and search a Psychic or Dragon. So all Pokemon Psychic type, we just search out any Pokemon we want in the deck. They play 2 Pokemon 3.0, look at the top 7 cards, find a supporter. Best way to find a supporter now because Top 11 has been rotated out of the format. It's not 100% guaranteed, but it's the best way to find a supporter this way. 2 Pokemon communication to get that Pokemon, put a Pokemon back in the deck and search out 1 back. Just if we need to get something that we don't need. Then we play 4 Red Candies involve a Duskulls into Dusknoirs. So skip into the basic and then going back to stage 2. 2 reset stats for the late game. Paul shows his hand into the deck and draws a combination of remaining 5 cards, so we can come down to a low hand size and hopefully run out of resources that way. They play 4 switch because they have very high retreat cost. Everyone I think has a retreat cost at least 2. That's why I think it has a retreat cost at least 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does. And everybody's got a retreat cost, a very high retreat cost, so we can switch them out and start attack, continue to attack. They play 4 Shrine opponents in the stadium with card of choice for those GX and EX matchups. Put 1 damage counter each turn. They play supporters for Cyndaquil, best draw support in the game, show hand draw 6. 2 Erika's Hospitality, draw up to 6 cards. Malone can play, we have 4 less cards in my hand. Not a good draw supporter. They play 4 Lily, draw cards to have 6, and then if you're going first, draw to have 8. And then we play 4 Spell Tag as a tool of choice. When the second Pokemon this card attack, she was knocked out by a damage from an opponent's attack. Put 4 damage counters on opponent's Pokemon any way you like. So if we knock out Dusknoir and we have this attack, we can take up to 8 damage counters any way we want. And then we play 8 Psychic Energy around the deck. So that's the deck, folks. Let's get to a game. Let's hopefully get a win with this game deck. It's one of my I saw Dusknoir. They came in the pre-release game. It was quite interesting. I liked it. So I decided to make a deck out of it. We play against Limstar playing a Colorless Fire and Battle deck. So it's about a Baby Bucephalon maybe? So we're going to call for definitely going first. Let's open a hand. Okay, so let's see. We gotta take a ball game, which is fine. He's on his bench. He's active. No bench. Unfortunately, we gotta start with the baby blonde, which I'm okay with. Not the best starter, but we'll make it work. I think we'll put a spell tag on him so we can weaken it. So that's what the picture, but he's definitely gonna attack this turn, which is good. Let's see what we got on this spell we get first. Got Cynthia, that's nice, we'll play it. We'll put all our resources down now. Put a spell tag, pocket energy active, put the shrine down too. No play Cynthia for new hand to 6. Try to get a Dust Lance to play. Dust Skull to play. Oh yeah, we do, that's good. And we got a meal too, so I'll put that as well. And then we'll pass the turn for now. Not gonna use Spirit Tools ability just yet. Dust Skull's ability. You discard 3, you go out to a Dust Lord turn 2. Let's see what opponent does. So I'm looking, searching for 3 places to want to 68 faces. There's going to search on 2 Pidgeys and a Pidgeotto. Set of 5 for the Pidgey on the bench. It passes. Put the ball to a Dust Skull. We'll get a second to the active so we can attack with the next thing. Put a spell attack on the Dust Skull. And we'll release 5. That's what we got. No, Dust Skull not bad. We need to get a Dust Lord though. So I'm going to Fireworks Bomb. I'm going to put 4 on the active. So not for the active, I'm going to put 2 on to knock that out one. I never put 2 on something else. Let's see what happens here. Definitely Baby myself one deck. I thought I was playing the second half. Fun deck, I think. From Donald Pidgeot, he uses Airmail. He looks at the top 2 cards. You pick one, put them back to the bottom of the deck. There's Ultra Space, so he says he's going to set out his Bucephalon. Maybe with the fire one. It seems he's going to attack this turn though. It looks like he's going to attack this turn. So he's going to Fiery Flint, discarding 2 cards, and putting 4 fire energy to his hand. Let's see, he should have a Welding then. He did that. Let's see if he has the Welding. Yep, there's a Welding. So you discard attack 2 draw 3. 3 energy to knock us out. Let's see if he got it. Yep, he's definitely gonna have it now for sure. Yep, he definitely has it. We'll probably put 4 on we're gonna put 2 on the Pidgeot to knock that out. And now put 2 on the active. For 5 more seconds. If we put 1 in the active, put 1 on the Pidgeot, 3 on the active. Not gonna do, we won't be pick 1 size, that's good. Let's see what we got. Custom catch up everything. I need to get a Dust Lord to play. And an energy. Let's see. That's a sword. It's not gonna be useful. What is Cynthia? Got a Dust Lord, but unfortunately no energy, so I can't attack this turn. So we'll discard our Mysterious Treasure of the Rare Candy away. We'll grab a Dust Lord. Then I'll just switch, and then you have to switch to the meal. I'll put a spell attack on that too. My turn. I'm just dead draw after this point. He uses Ultra Space. Just part of the best of sure. Hello? Hello? Yeah, you called me. I was checking to see.
No, I just want Kaylin could not get away, so I left the umbrella by
the by the coast? Okay.
Yeah, so make sure that she covered her cold.
No problem.
She covered the her head and her hair.
No problem.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Okay, bye.
How about that fuck my mom was calling me? Okay, so he fires us again, he's done with Airmails, he's definitely gonna take a knock out on this meal. It's another welder. Then we put 3 on this Bucephalon, I'll put 1 here. these are all like I can take a knockout. So I'm gonna put 3 here. I'm gonna put 1 here. So these are all like I can take a knockout. Let's come up the dust. So we'll draw another red candy, which is completely dead. But I'm gonna use Spellball Evolution. Go to 3 get dust off of that. Look at dust collapse. Yeah. Unfortunately we can't. We don't have a dust collapse. So we gotta pass here. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose this one. You have to take 4 energy to knock us out. We can put the 8 damage. We can knock out the active. Good thing what we're going to. That's what we're going to do. Okay, it's very fireball. So he should have the 4 energy. So we'll put 6 on the active. The 4th next Grimlock, and then we'll put 2 more on the side. Then we'll put 2 on the other one. See, hopefully I'll try to like a supporter or something. Not to communicate, it's really dead to us. I need to draw a supporter now. Oh, Jirachi, okay? That's a psychic. I need that last turn. So what I can do is Ominous Eyes. Put 2 on the Persephone. Unfortunately, not looking too well. You should have the skateboard if you guys promote Jirachi. Yep, there it is. Put the beast energy on him too. Oh, you can just Blazer for knockout. Blazer gives him the job done too. Yeah, he's got it, folks. Doesn't matter. Doesn't do exactly 40 damage. Yeah, neither does. Neither does something that would have been fine. Alright, that's the deck. Sporting started bad, but you can see how the deck pretty much works. Stay tuned for this. Bye for now.